Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum students. I am over here again with you with my third lecture related to the chapter The Rain. In this lecture I will give you the complete description of the exercise related to the chapter The Rain. Yes students, the first activities related to the vocabulary is you have to tell the antonyms and you have to use these antonyms in the sentences. I have given you out this activity over here on the screen in front of, but here one thing is important. I have given you out all the words that are important from all the stanzas one by one, and I have given you out the synonyms and antonyms of these words. You have to learn all those words also, because in the paper any word can come and they can ask the antonym and the sentence of these words as well. Now I am coming towards the second activity. Second activity is over here on the screen in front of you, and in this B activity related to the vocabulary, the writer is going to ask, read the following sentences and answers the questions given below. Number 1, Adil was surprised, Adil was amazed, and Adil was astonished. These are the three sentences. The first question is, what is the general meaning of each of the three sentences about Adil? Do the words surprised, amazed, and astonished have approximately the same denotations? Yes, these words have approximately the same denotation. Number 2, use dictionary to find what additional meanings are suggested by astonish. Astonish means to fill with sudden wonder or amazement. It has no other additional meaning in our dictionary. Question number 3, be surprised or astonished at seeing a ghost. A person would be surprised or astonished at seeing a ghost. I have explained this activity in front of you in a detailed manner. This will surely help you to understand this concept. Now the next activity related to the vocabulary is the activity C, and this activity is based upon the concept which I have told you, denotation and connotation, and you have to pick out the positive and negative connotations from the sentences given below. Here are the sentences on the screen, and I am going to explain the solution of this activity. The first sentence is, the activity C is, which connotation is more positive? Number 1, our trip to the Kyoda mines was wonderful. Wonderful is more positive. Bravo dash people rode on the roller coaster. Brave, foolhardy. Bravo people. We saw dash animals in the zoo. Fascinating or weird. And in between these two words, fascinating is more positive. Some of the monkeys made dash faces. Hilarious and amusing. Here amusing is more positive as compared to the hilarious. Everyone had a dash on his or her face on the way home. Smile or smoke. Smile is the positive connotation. Now the next activity D is also related to the connotation. Which connotation is more negative? We bought dash souvenirs at the Kyoda mines. Cheap or inexpensive? Here inexpensive is the answer. I ate a dash sandwich. Soggy or moist? Soggy is the more negative connotation as compared to moist. The third sentence is, I didn't like the dash on the jester's face. Smirk or grin? Smirk is the more negative connotation. Fourth sentence, it made me feel frightened. Uneasy or frightened, and in these two things frightened is more negative as compared to uneasy. Okay students, next activity is related to the comprehension, and I have given you out the block questions which shows that how we have to handle the comprehension. Comprehension means the questions which come from the unit, and here are some questions in front of you over the screen, and I am going to give you the answer, and these questions are also present in the exercise. So the first question is, what does the poet hear? The poet hears leaves drinking rain. The second question is, wood according to the poet is a sweet noise. According to the poet of raindrops on the leaves, drop is a sweet noise. What will happen after the rain stops? After the rain stops, a wonderful light will spread all over the dark place. How does the sun comes out after the rain? After the rain, the sun comes out of the clouds and fill every dark place with its light. How does the light fill the drops? After the rain drops, sun shines its lights on every drop, round drop. What makes the scene lovely? When the sun shines brightly after rain, it makes the scene lovely. Okay student, the next activity is related to the concept of grammar. Again, I have told you the grammar concept metaphor. This concept we will use and we will have to show that whether we have understand this concept or not. In this activity they have given out some sentences. We have to read the sentences and we have to tell that what the metaphor is going to tell us. So now here is the solution in front of you. Junaid is an ox. The metaphor is an ox means Junaid is strong. Okay. The next sentence is Walid is a real couch potato. The metaphor couch potato means in between the three options, the correct option is B1, that is Walid is lazy. Shahid is a volcano after hearing his brother borrowed his car without permission. A metaphor Shahid is a volcano means that Shahid is angry. Lubna is the apple of her father's eye. Here the metaphor Lubna is the apple means Lubna is loved one by her father. Maria was feeling blue after hitting by a car. The metaphor feeling blue means Maria was sad. Faraz is a giant in his class, towering a foot over his classmate. The metaphor Faraz is a giant means that Faraz is tall. The next activity is also related to the metaphors, and this activity with solution is over here on the screen. Identify use of metaphor in the poem and answer these questions. What do the rich leaves symbolize? The rich leaves symbolize the rich people who get a golden chance first and whatever remains passed down to the poor people. What cloth poor leaves stand for? The poor leaves stand for the poor people who live on whatever they get from the rich people. What does the sun symbolize? The sun symbolizes equality because its sun shines, it spreads all over the world equally. Okay students, as I have told you that these grammatical concepts will surely help you to solve the paper and to completely and to secure more and more marks for the paper. You have to learn and you have to pay a heed attention towards the lectures which are based on grammar. The next activity is related to the grammar concept personification, and I am going to solve this activity in front of you over screen. Yes students, this activity is identify the use of personification in the poem and answer these questions. Which object is being personified in the poem? Leaf have personified in the poem. Which human traits are given to that object? Human traits like drinking and giving the leaves. Okay students, the next activity is also related to the grammar concept. Yes, you have to use the grammar concept transitive and intransitive words. First of all, they have given you out some sentences and you have to pick out the verbs and you have to tell that which verb is transitive and which verb is intransitive. I have given you out the solution of this activity over here and I have told you with complete description that which verb is transitive and which one is intransitive. Okay students, now I am coming towards the second activity, and in the second activity they have given you out a verb. They have asked that you have to make a sentence of that with that verb which will show the use of that verb in the transitive form, and you have to make a sentence of the similar verb which will show the use of that verb in the intransitive form. Here on the screen you can see that I have given you out all the verbs over here, and then I have made out two boxes, two columns. In the first column I have given you out the use of this word in the transitive form, and in the second column I have given you out the use of this verb in the intransitive form. Now I am coming towards the next activity. The next activity is related to the grammar concept preposition. They have given you out some sentences and you have to put out the accurate grammar preposition over here inside the sentences. All the sentences are over here with their solution, and this will surely help you to understand the use of preposition, where you have used which type of preposition. I have given you out a complete chart of all type of prepositions in which all the words which are used as preposition I have told you, and these words are the words which make a relation between a noun and a verb. So these prepositions are very important, and I have given you out the solution of this grid over here on the screen. Now I am coming towards the next activity. Next activity is also related to the prepositions. You have to put out the suitable prepositions over here again, and these sentences are also over here in front of you, and I have given you out the complete solution of this activity. The next activity is related to active and passive voice sentences. They have given you out some active voice sentences and you have to change these sentences into passive voice. So there is the complete activity in front of you, and I have solved it out for you only. You can pick out and cram out all these sentences, but for convenience you have to write down similar to that sentences, five sentences, so you can be able, and you have to change these sentences in the passive voice so that you will be able to properly practice out this activity, because same sentences will never come in the paper. They can change the sentence, only the sentence type will be the same. So from this type you have to learn the mechanism, not you have to cram the sentences. So this will surely help you. Now I am coming towards the writing skills related to the chapter The Rain. Okay students, only one writing skill is needed over here. You have to write an essay on the rainy day, and this essay is really very interesting, and you can write down an enjoyable essay, and you can write down as much as material if you want to write, and many type of personifications and metaphor is present in the poem The Rain. And over here on the screen here is the essay in front of you, and I have given you out a complete compact material, and it will surely help you to write down a composed essay on the topic The Rainy Day. This lecture will surely help you to grasp out all the material which is necessary from this unit. Inshallah Ta'ala, I will be with you with the next lecture as soon as possible. Till then you have to wait for me. Allah Hafiz.